A bag contains n balls and 3 of the balls are white and 2 balls are taken from the bag at random. We need without replacement. So we need to first of all complete this tree diagram. So just remember this one thing, that total probability always adds up to 1. So if you want to find out any unknown probability, you need to simply subtract it from 1. As they gave us for the first round, the 3 over n is the probability for the white balls. If you want to find out the probability of the balls that are not white, so simply you need to subtract this 3 by n from 1. And then you can simply take the LCM. This n will be multiplied by 1. So n minus 3 will be above. And downward we have n. Similarly, here for the second draw, they gave us that white ball probability is this. And we need to find out the not white balls probability. Again, we are going to subtract it from 1. So for that reason, 1 minus 2 over n minus 1. This 2 over n minus 1, I'm simply subtracting from 1. Again, we can go with LCM, writing this n minus 1 in the denominator and multiplying it by 1 above and minus 2. So as you can see, minus 1 and minus 2 would be minus 3 and minus 1 in the denominator. So we got n minus 3 over n minus 1 here. Similar to this one, we have not white probability over here, but the white probability this time they gave 3 over n minus 1. So 1 minus 3 over n minus 1. Again, we are going to subtract it from 1. So repeat the similar process. And here we are getting n minus 4 over n minus 1. So after that, what we are going to do is that we need to simply write this down, n minus 4 over n minus 1. Next, in the B part, they gave us the probability of the both balls that are white is 1 over 15. So we need to show this n square negative n negative 90 is equals to 0. So both balls probability that they are white is over here and here. So what we are going to do is that these two probabilities you are going to multiply, like 3 over n times 2 over n minus 1. And they're saying the probability is 1 over 15. So simplify this one. So 3 2 times 6 over n into n minus 1 will be n square minus n and 1 over 15. So now you can go with the cross multiplication. So n square negative n will be multiplied by 1. And here we can multiply 15 by 6. So 15 6 times is going to be 90, similar to this one. I'll shift this 90 on the other side. So this will be negative 90 equals to 0. This is the thing that they were asking us to find out. After that, in this C part, they asked us to find out the value for the n. So for this reason, we need to go on with factorization. So for factorization, basically what they gave us over here is this 90 at the end. So we need to make two parts over here for the number. That multiplication gives us 90 and addition and subtraction gives us negative 1. So for this reason, there can be so many possibilities, but we need to check for the possibility that actually like according to this factorization. So we can better go with n square minus like 10, 9 times 90 and 10 negative 1 will be, 10 negative 9 will be 1 as well. Negative 10n, positive 9n, negative 90 equals to 0. From the first two terms, you can take n common and we can have n minus 10 over here. From this, we can take 9 common. Again, we can have n minus 10, like 10, 9, 10 times is 90. Take n minus 10 common and what we are left with n plus 9. Put them both 1 by 1 equals to 0 and you're going to have the values for the n. N minus 10 equals to 0. This will give you n is equals to 10, the first value. And for the second one, n plus 9 is equals to 0. So n is equals to minus 9. So here you can neglect the negative sign value, okay? And simply we are going to have n as 10.